Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about exhausts. I've spoken before in some of my other videos about the Corvette and its exhaust. There's a lot of potential there, but unfortunately one of the biggest letdowns on my C6 is how loud the exhaust is. It sounds good. The LS2 engine produces a good sound. The stock exhaust is okay. It has decent sound, but it's so quiet. Even when I rev it out until I'm maybe at 4,000 or 5,000 RPMs, there's really not much sound. And for a Corvette, that's kind of a letdown. And so that is going to be one of the first modifications we make on the C6. And so I wanted to talk about what some of our options are. And we have a lot of them. You can do any type of searching for exhausts, and you'll find out that, especially for the Corvette, your most economical, probably best choices you have Borla and Corsa. Those are probably the two biggest competitors that I've been looking at. You have Akrapovic, or however you would say it. Incredible exhaust. They sound great. Unfortunately, probably out of the price range and what I realistically want to spend on the Corvette's exhaust system. And so I do have a few options. I have more options than that. You can even go Billy Boat exhausts. There's several other systems that you can go with, but I think I've narrowed it down to probably Borla or Corsa, and they both have their positives and negatives. The Borla is a good option if I want that deep, I guess, throaty, original American muscle sound, which I love. I do enjoy that sound. I've heard it before on some other cars that have been modified, and it sounds good. But I'm leaning towards the Corsa exhaust, and the reason for that is I really like a little bit more of a high pitch. I know that some people don't think that that's the type of sound that a Corvette should make, but I've heard some Corsa exhausts on the Corvette, and they sound phenomenal. And the presence, exhausts provide a presence for your vehicle. When you hear a vehicle coming, and as it leaves, as it goes by, and you can hear that just rumble, that thunder, it's awesome. As a car person, it doesn't get much better than that. And so I think that adding exhaust is essential for what I'm doing. And so I'm really excited. I still have a lot more research to do, and I'll keep making videos about it, especially when I make the install. Once I order it, I'll probably make a video, and the install will be hilarious, I'm sure, because I am going to install it myself. And that'll be fun. I've never done anything like that, but how hard can it be, right? But it'll be a lot of fun. So I still got to do some research. If anybody wants to leave any comments about what they think, then I will read them. But since I'm such a small channel, I'm not really, expecting too many comments before I do go ahead and order it here pretty soon. But if you do happen to see this video, please comment. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from anybody that's watching this that has any insight on it. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Corsa. They have multiple choices, and their touring is probably going to be too quiet. I really don't think that's going to be what I want to go after. And then they have a Sport, and I've heard the Sport is very good, especially if you go LG long tube headers. I've heard that it makes great sound, and the biggest benefit from the Sport is that there's no droning. They say there's been multiple people that have said there is zero droning at any speed, which is a big positive, because I do want to drive my vehicle, and I plan on taking it on some road trips. Me and my girlfriend, I'm sure we'll take it for long trips, and I probably won't mind it as much, but I want it to be comfortable for her, so droning is a big issue. And so I gotta kind of check that out. I'm still doing lots more research on that. And then the third choice for Corsa is the Extremes, the Corsa Extremes. And they are by far the loudest. And from what I've heard, there's not too much droning, but they say that there is a pretty big increase in sound. The downside is they say you cannot pretty much get rid of that sound when you want. Now, I've spoken in another video, which is pretty cool, is the MPP exhaust that came out in 2008. It is an option if you buy a 2008. 2009, they changed over to a different system. It's still MPP. But a 2008 MPP exhaust, I could put on my Corvette. And I've heard it sounds very good, especially if you add a headers, a tune, and some other things. I've heard it has a lot of potential. And the biggest thing, the biggest benefit with the MPP being it can close the valves off at a lower RPM. You can pull a fuse and it'll leave it open all times, but you can also, when you're kind of just driving around at a slow pace, it's not so much presence. You're not that incredibly loud vehicle driving around. Whereas a Corsa, that's one of the downsides. You're always loud. You know, if you're really barely on the gas, just kind of toting around, I don't think it's going to be that bad, but it's not going to be as quiet. And then even when you're just kind of wanting to get around and staying under that 3,500 RPMs, even in a Corsa, you're going to hear, you're going to have that presence. And it's definitely one of those things where, you know, police come into factors. An everyday vehicle like this Acura TL, I've never been pulled over for speeding. Now, I have a radar detector, and I've been very lucky, knock on wood, but I definitely think that the Corvette will be, you know, that much more out there. It will attract cops that much more, especially with the loud exhaust, and one that I have no way to quiet it down. And so that's, you know, those are some of the disadvantages, but I'm pretty sure the advantages, you know, overwhelm those disadvantages. I'm really excited to hear what the LS2 has potential-wise for sound. And so I think the Corsa is what I'm going to go with. I'll update you further, and I probably will make a video when I order it because I'm really excited. Another option is I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the X-Pipe, and if I'm going to do an X-Pipe onto it. But yeah, guys, I hope you liked this video. It was real quick. If you did, hit that like button. Please subscribe. I'm still growing, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. Have a great day.